How's it, YouTube, and welcome to a new episode of Brad Rules. If you're tuning in for the first time, I do a bit of car reviews, a bit of Harley riding, drink a whiskey once in a while, and I'm showing you the progress on me playing the guitar. It's not that spectacular, but we're doing our best. So anyway, we've got a new video for you guys today. So let's go and check this out. Right, so as you guys have read in the title, I have secured today a test drive in the new hydrogen fuel car by Toyota, the Toyota Mirai. Fantastic looking car. I just drove it there, 5-minute drive from the dealer to the parking spot here where I am now, and it's silent. Now let's look at the car first. Tire size, let's go for 20-inch tires. Nice looking. I love the color. This is the Toyota fuel cell Mirai, the Mirai Prestige. This is the Prestige, top of the line. It comes in three different models, this being the most expensive. I love how the line of the car is. It's quite a long car. It's about 5 meters long, and yeah, it's really nice. It's not like anything else out there. It looks very chic. Like I said again, it's very quiet. It's got a really low roof line as well. So when you're in the car, because I'm 6 foot, when you're sitting in the car, I got one little snag on it already. So let me open the door. And that is when you're sitting in the seat, and because you've got such a low roof line, your rear view mirror is kind of like in your space there. You know, it's in front of you. So to me, that would be a bit in the way. So let me show you the interior of the car. Coming in from the passenger side, this is what you see. Seats are comfortable, firm, nice looking, feel good, comfortable seating. You got your cordless phone charger in the middle, 2 cup holders, you got physical buttons, and you got a big touchscreen. These are JBL speaker system that they got here, and it says JBL on the top there as well. It's quite spacious in the back. Now in the back there's not that much space. I can show you here, it's only about this much. So the driver's seat is in my position, so I don't think I'm going to fit in the back there. So if you're looking for 4 large adults, 6 foot and taller, nah, you're going to really have a hard time squeezing in here. You do have a armrest in the middle that has space for in there, and you got buttons to open up for your cup holders. So that's quite nice. But then again, like I said, I'm not hopping in there. It looks a bit too tiny for me. This does have a, I think it's a sunroof, like semi panoramic roof. So this is the front of the car. That's the dashboard. So let's open the boot. Okay, this is not electric. So you got your 2 cameras here just above the number plate. And on the right hand side here, there's a button. You push in, and that opens up the trunk. So like I said, it's not automatic. So there's your boot space. It's quite large. I think you could fit a golf bag in here, maybe 2 even. It's got some space underneath here. Let's see what we got else. Got some more space underneath here. All right, no ski latch or anything in the back, and that's about it. Let's jump in the car and let's go for a drive. Right, so we've hopped into the car. Buttons for your mirrors, your windows, buttons on the side here, your auto trip meter, lane departure warning, lights, snow, and you have an H2O button here. Now that H2O button is for like when you park your car in the garage. You hit that button before you park in the garage, hit that button, it blows out all the water out of the exhaust, therefore not leaving a puddle of water in your garage. That's one. Let's start the car. Foot on the pedal, push the button, it comes alive. Right, so this is what it is. It's silent. It's like an electric vehicle. No sound, no nothing. All you can hear now is the air conditioning that's kicked in. Let's have a quick little talk about the instrument panel here. So you've got physical buttons on the bottom, and it is also touchscreen as well. So you can swap from side to side and do whatever you want. Like here's the radio. Don't know if you can hear the radio. Let's go to 538. Got volume. Now we got volume. So we've got volume. We go to the map. But what I do feel is, looking at this system, it looks a bit outdated, if you ask me. It feels outdated. It looks outdated. I don't know if it's got what do you call it? Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. I'm not too sure about that. I should have asked him before I left. Otherwise, like I said, you got your driving mode. This is your gear selector. So you're going to put your foot on the brake, and then you can select your gears, reverse, neutral, drive, and your regenerative braking with BR. More physical buttons here for your air conditioning and that kind of stuff. The glove compartment is tiny. You can fit like one piece of one book in there or something. Otherwise, like I said, and this is like my kind of view. So like I said, this rear view camera is in the way of your sight here, because the roof line is very low. So this area here is yeah, it's not too big, because it's a very aerodynamic car. The wings on the outside, they've got your blind spot monitoring, so that flashes up. The car comes in your blind spot. We do have a heads-up display. Looks a bit primitive as well, because you can see that that area in the dashboard where it projects up from the screen, like on the newer Volkswagen IDs, the ID3, ID4, you can't see that area in which it's being projected on the front screen. But otherwise, all electric. Can you open the roof here, or is this? Oh, you can open the roof. Let's have a try. Oh, this is the shade. So it comes with a shade as well. So you can close the shade. Let me just show you. So you can close it off, but then you'll even have less headroom on the top. This is a glass roof, so it's panoramic with the bar in the middle. That would be your safety bar, obviously. So that's about it. You know, you got all your buttons, your adaptive cruise control, and all that kind of stuff. It should have, this car should have a range of about 500 kilometers. So basically, it's as silent as an electric vehicle. The looks are very nice. It's just there's certain things that really put me off. I've been in the car for 5 minutes and it looks a bit outdated. You would think a hydrogen car, because this is the second Mirai. The first one was a couple of years back, and that looked like, yeah, that looked like a real primitive looking thing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This car looks the part. It's got ambient lighting. It's got all your creature comforts, your heated steering wheel, your separated climate control, all that kind of stuff. But then you're looking at the screen and looking at your infotainment system and everything. It just, yeah, it feels outdated. So that's one. Two, the back of the car. These are just a bit of cons. The back of the car, so the back seating is tiny. I'm 6 foot, I weigh over 100 kilos. This car is quite long, it's nearly 5 meters long. 4 blokes my size, I don't think we're gonna fit in this car. Otherwise it's gonna be a really tight squeeze. So otherwise, just those few little cons. Otherwise, a very nice looking car. I've got more than enough space sitting behind the wheel. And let's take it for a drive. So pop it in, foot in the pedal, pop it into drive, and off we go. So this is how silent this car is. I'm gonna be quiet now for a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes maybe. So I was quiet for a couple of seconds there. Like I said, silent. It's fast enough. I think it's just got just over 200 brake horsepower. I mean, if you didn't know any better, you would think you would be in an EV, but let's talk about hydrogen. So seeing as this is the hydrogen car, I think it's the only one you can get in the Netherlands at the moment. There are only 12 hydrogen filling stations at the moment in the Netherlands. So that's not a lot. That's one downfall, one major downfall as well. The question is, could you go with this car on holiday in Europe? I know I wouldn't. Would I buy this car? And like you guys, like I've said in previous videos, I've ordered my EV, but now that's been pushed back as well. So let's talk about that for a second. So I ordered my EV last December, and it was going to arrive as of March this year, 2022. They gave me a phone call a couple of weeks ago saying it's going to be pushed back to July 2022. Then they phoned me last week and they told me it's probably going to be the end of the year. If you're lucky, end of the year you'll get your new car. So disappointed as I am, because I'm spending a lot of money, and you want your car, obviously. I mean, you know, I thought, you know, March, that'll be okay. I could wait 3 months, then it's 6 months, and now all of a sudden it's the end of the year. So I got to wait a year for my new car. So in the meantime, I'm looking for something else. So, you know, I've been phoning around and looking and seeing if I could get another car somewhere else. Maybe a Tesla. Maybe Tesla's got some supply, but they don't have any cars in the Netherlands. All the cars are sold out. All the Volkswagens are sold out. So I've decided it's either going to be a Tesla or a Volkswagen. I have ordered a Volkswagen. I'm not going to tell you guys which one yet. But anyway, long story short, I don't know when I'm going to get my new EV. And if I'm going to stick to the one that I ordered, because I can cancel that order if I want to. This could have been an option. This is going for, this particular version, the Prestige, is going for about 75,000 euro. I wouldn't pay that money for this car, to be honest. One, because there's no filling stations. There's only 12, like I said. And two, it just looks outdated. It looks old school. Now, old school can be good, but in this case, you know, this is 21st century. I mean, this is hydrogen. I mean, the technology is fantastic that you can drive around in a hydrogen car. I mean, wow. I mean, not like the hydrogen's new. I mean, in the 60s, there was a hydrogen car. I mean, Hyundai had the iX35 FCEV, the fuel cell electric vehicle. I mean, so it's nothing new. But I mean, hydrogen is, you know, it could be the future if we had adapted it maybe just as quickly as we did EVs. Otherwise, coming back to the topic, this is not a car I would buy. They do say that the air that gets sucked into the car and is dirtier than the air that comes out of the car. So that's a nice thing to know as well. Otherwise, this has just been my little take on the Toyota Mirai fuel cell hydrogen car. I'm going to be taking it back now because, to be honest, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed about the technology in the car. The screen, the resolution, the buttons, the whole layout of the whole system just looks outdated. So I'm going to be taking the car back now. So I had my little test drive. I love new technology, and I mean hydrogen could be one of the ways to go. The Netherlands is thinking of building the largest hydrogen factory in Europe. So let's hope that happens. Wow. But for now, this is not an option. I mean, 12 filling stations in the Netherlands, only 12. It's not an option. You can't sell a car like that. There's no infrastructure. So what you need is, you know, to wake up, smell the coffee, get that hydrogen out there, just as fast as they're building electric cars nowadays. You know, all these big companies thought, nah, Tesla's not going to be doing it, but they are doing it. So let's head back. Let's take the car back. I enjoyed my drive. And this has been the Toyota Mirai hydrogen car. Thank you guys for watching. You guys know what to do. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, because maybe there could be plenty more reviews coming. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. I've been doing my best. This has just been a short little review and my take on the Toyota Mirai 2022. This is the Mirai Prestige. Like I said, it comes out in 3 models. This is the most expensive. I believe it's about 75,000 euro. But again, I wouldn't buy it. There's a couple of cons that I do not like when stepping into the car. It is comfortable. It is quiet. It is it's a large car, but like I said, the rear seats, there's virtually no space in the back there. It's tiny. It's tiny. If you're over 6 foot, you're gonna have a hard time fitting in the back there. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. I enjoyed this drive. I enjoyed this little review with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it too, because all the shit that's going on in Europe now, and you know, we're not going to be talking politics, but let's just hope that they settle down and everybody, you know, wakes up and smells the coffee. So good luck to everybody that's in the shit now. So anyway, stay safe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.